Hi, good evening.
Evening.
This is our fourth group discussion. Yes. No.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Agree.
Okay. And we are from group 150 from Lex 2045, Seeds of Motivation. Okay, so from our previous week, previous 3 weeks, we have been discussing about our topics, and then our first theme, which is about overcoming failure or failure to success, and then the second one is about love and relationship. Okay, so for our third theme will be on boosting your confidence. About confidence level. So we have already watched the motivational video shared by Andy. Andy,
Yes.
say hi. Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
Say hi, Andy. Say hi. Okay.
What's your name?
Okay, so we're gonna start off. I am Farun Jana binti Salim, and my matrix number is 187042.
My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Baharuddin. My matrix number is 191275.
Hi, I am Anderson Ken Robert. My metric number is 190911.
Hi, my name is Sebastian Esquana. My number metric is 177403.
Hi. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Abdul Halim, and my metric number 190913.
Okay, so we need to discuss about the value, and then the effectiveness, and also the impact from the video that we watch.
Yes,
Okay, so as for me, since the video is talking about confidence, and I'm not sure whether I am confident enough, but I can speak up when I need to in front of the people. I am quite comfortable, or I actually know them. But if I were to talk in front of complete stranger, I'm kind of quite nervous. But actually I can pull it off. Just that before that, I'm going to have a lot of thoughts like, oh no, they are actually better than me. I can actually start it in the middle. My vocab is not good.
I'm
Such
sorry to
thing.
interrupt, but is that a value impact?
Yeah, value.
Value.
Value
You got-
because
value.
because I think because confidence is actually something that not everyone have it, but we can actually gain it. Gain it. Yeah. So that's from me.
Okay. What I got from the video is that about the confidence. The motivator talk about the level where you should be when you want to be confident. Is you cannot be above, you cannot be below. It's mean where the meaning of the we need to be in a par. So when the meaning of above is like overconfidence. You know, overconfidence. Is it overconfidence? Oh no, it's curiosity. So overconfidence sometimes lead to failure. Because when you, for example, as we are a student, when we are overconfident, when we are answering the test, you know that you can do it. You know that you can solve the question very easily. But because of the overconfidence, sometimes silly mistake happens. You might what we call that? You didn't see the mistake, and you will skip the questions after you finish. You won't do the recheck. So it's worse. And the meaning of the below is you have low self-esteem, which is no confidence at all. It's like you know the answer, you know how to do it, but because of low esteem, you are not able to do it. Same like what I heard from the lecturer said, there's no such stupid questions. I don't know is it related, but I think that's we can relate that. There's no actually you know when you want to ask a question but you have a low confidence level, you won't ask for the questions. So that's why the lecturer said there's no such stupid questions. So you just need to ask, and even though it might be the best question to be asked. I think that's the value again. How about others?
For me, the values that I can get it from this by watching this video actually is the value is quite big for me because of it tries to push the limits, which is we can rephrase from the words in this motivation videos, whereas they say it's about the unlocks your capability, unlocks all those possibilities towards yourself. So through this, I believe it is actually boosting your confidence levels, because of without confidence you will be nothing. You can be possibilities scared to the environment. So by boosting this, by unlock these capabilities, it's gonna help you improve your confidence level. If let's say you're currently below the confidence levels, it might be helps you. And if let's say before this Firdaus Alim mentioned about the overconfidence, it might be triggered you to ensure you're not too overconfident, or else you might punish yourself to do something that which is bring you to negative parts by being confident. So back to the topic, back to the question about the values. The values is teaches and mostly teach me to unlock what's currently being locked in ourselves. Let's say the confidence must be unlocked to help us boosting in other medium, and I believe it's gonna help us in a lot of type in the communications or the other things. How about you, Andy?
So as for me, the value that I gain from watching the video is that in order for us to be confident, first we have to we have to in order for us to be confident, like the video said, that actually we are confident by ourselves, and we are also confident with the one that we know, such as our family, our close friend, and someone else. So we can be truly confident when we actually know what we are doing. That's why when we are actually when we presenting something to the complete total stranger, that's why we are nervous, because we don't know about that. So I think that the value that I gain is that in order for us to be confident, we first have to know what we are actually doing in the most related perspective, such as how the stranger perceive what we are presenting, and also what are actually that you are presenting in front of the others. Because without the knowledge of what we are actually presenting, that's why we are nervous, because we don't know about it, and when the people ask it, that's why we cannot answer it. That's why it will lower our confidence level, because that one question. So the value is that we have to know about it first.
Okay, so for me, I have to agree with Firdaus about the overconfidence and low esteem. Yeah. So because what I have experienced before is that when you're overconfident, you will do something. What do you call? You will do something that you're confident enough that you can make simple mistakes, silly mistakes. For example, I can give you from my experience that from my sports and during the day of competition, I was confident that I could do it, I could win the race, but somehow I didn't perform because I was too overconfident. And then for the second part is low esteem. So once I was given a task during a UPM UPM activity in Perak, I was given a task to give a talk for an hour, and then because I'm stage fright. Yeah, stage fright. I cannot talk in front of people, so I gave a lot of excuse to not to give the talk, but then eventually I gave a hour and a half talk like that. So yeah, because I was actually not confident, but after doing it and then after doing for 30 minutes an hour, you have the confidence to talk. Yeah. So what I learned is that you can't be too overconfident, and you cannot be too low esteem to yourself. Yeah.
So about the effectiveness and impact. As for me, what I feel like emphasizing in the video is about being the silent winner. Someone that is confident is actually the silent winner. So I kind of feel like, you know how we saw people who is loud, who is actually bold, we actually think they are confident enough. But actually, oppositely in the video, they say not all the loud people is confident. You know? Okay, so it's actually about being confident at the appropriate situation or time. And I think I used to be loud, and I think I am loud right now, but I don't think I am confident enough. So I personally think that I need to actually practice to be confident at the right time and right situation, condition. And I think the motivational video is effective to a skill of 9.
Okay, I would like to add some more points about Farah. I agree with that. The loud people, they actually don't have. It's not like they don't have any confidence, but you know, loud people, we might think they are like intelligent, full of knowledge, but instead they are actually doesn't know anything. Even though if we ask them what did they ask inside the class, they also don't understand it, because when we ask about the question, or the people who are being quiet all the time in the class, they might answer it. So and one more, actually being loud, it is because we are surrounded with the people we are comfortable with. If they change, they migrate to uncomfortable surrounding, they will change 180, which is from loud to completely quiet. Because I've been in one competition, it's not something that I don't want to degrade her, but she's been loud in class. But when she going to present something in front of stranger, she couldn't speak. She couldn't speak because of the confidence level is not about being loud on the others. So that's actually the competition teach me and her how to balance everything out. So it's not something that to degrade. I don't want to point the weakness of her, but we just take the positive things from that. And the effectiveness of the video is that I would like to rate 8 because the motivator teach us how to be confident. It's not to be overconfident, not to be low in our confidence. We just need to be moderate. We just need to be ourselves, and we need to set our limit for that things. Okay, I think that's it. How about the others?
For me, the impact's totally high because of it is about the confidence, which is being required by all people. So short and simple, confidence totally important, and the impact is totally high because of without confidence you might be a silent person and what is called a passive person. About the rates of the effectiveness, I can be said by saying this by watching this video, it's around roughly 8/10.
As for me, the video is very impactful because by watching the video, I can learn how to boost my confidence level. It's not just like usually people say that you have to be always go in front to be confident. But instead of doing that, the video point out that we can also be a silent person. That is also a confidence. So on a scala of 10, I will give it 7.
Alright, as for me, the impact would be everyone needs confidence in their life, not only people who. I mean, everyone needs confidence in their life. I mean, you have to go to work with confidence. You have to perform your task with confidence. So I mean, this video, if anyone who watched it, we will give them a really big impact. And for the effectiveness, I'll rate it 8/10. Yeah.
Okay, so to wrap it up, confidence is important. So that's all from us. See you again. Bye.
Bye.